Hi guys, I'm Kasha. Welcome to the channel and welcome as always to our coffee times to discuss horror. And today I bring you my TBR pile for the month of March.
It's coffee time!
So January was a great reading month for me. February is being a little bit more slow because you guys know that I have my 9-to-5 job, but then I have gotten a lot of other extra work this month from other companies and I have to take it. I need the money for the books, for the cats. And so I'm really busy with work in general this month. And so my reading has slowed down a little bit, but I'm hoping that it's gonna catch up again during the month of March. So I'm coming here with a very ambitious TBR pile. Because why not? Delusion is fantastic.
What gave you the confidence?
Delusion?
In the month of March, I plan to read As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson, which is the third book in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I really enjoyed book 1 and 2, and so March, third month of the year, third book, and I'm gonna complete the trilogy, and I'm gonna be reading the novella next month. And it's a little bit bittersweet because I know this is the last like full-length book. But I'm also excited to see where this one is gonna take me. I've heard like mixed opinions about it. Some people say it's good, other people say the third one is not as good as the other two. So I don't know what to expect, but we have Pip again. Obviously finds herself in the middle of a pickle, in the middle of a murder, a mystery, a disappearance, like all of the things that seem to follow her. In this book, Pip is actually not trying to solve a murder or a disappearance, but trying to figure it out who is stalking her. Somebody starts to send her messages, threatening her, telling her who's gonna find you when you are the one that disappears, and she's determined to get to the bottom of things before those threats become reality. So this is going to be very interesting because it's a different take. So I can see what maybe this was a hit or miss for people because she's not truly investigating someone's murder or someone's disappearance, but I guess she's just trying to figure out who's her stalker. So I kind of see why for some people that might not be like as good as the other stories, but we shall see. For the Evil Book Club, I'm gonna be reading The Keeper by Sarah Langan together with my Patreons. You can still join us, the link is down below. And this is a book that it's like a horror mystery thriller that was originally published in 2006, but it was just re-released in February, so we get a new copy, so a lot of people can buy it now because some of the older copies are hard to find or not cheap. And it's also now available for Kindle as well. We are in a small town in Maine where there used to be a paper mill that was polluting things. It was very dangerous, and at some point they had to close down the mill. But after they did that, the people in town started to act really weird towards each other. I guess almost against each other in a way. Everybody seems to be getting like these nightmarish, monstrous visions, and it is a small town with secrets and a curse apparently in the town. So it sounds like it's going to be a big cast of characters and people may be turning against each other for some reason that we don't know. And it oddly so reminds me of Stephen King, so I'm really hoping to enjoy this one. Next, An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. This is adult horror gothic. I am one of the people that did enjoy A Dowry of Blood, so I'm really excited to be reading the next book by the author. And this one also does include vampires in a boarding school, so call me intrigued. This is Dark Academia, and I also have not read Dark Academia in a while, and we are in a long forgotten isolated college, I'm here for it, where the students that go there know that this place might not be, you know, a place where shy girls go to. It's also about certain rituals and things that go down there. There she will also meet a girl named Carmilla. Pretty sure you guys recognize that name. So I am just so excited to read this one. It almost feels like a new contemporary modern take on Carmilla and in a kind of like a dark academia vibe setting. It just sounds so good. So I'm really excited for this one. I am so praying it's not gonna disappoint because I did like A Diary of Blood. So this one also just came out, but I needed to have it. I need to read it. I need to know. Moving on to One Hell of a Night by Stephanie Sparks. This is also a book that I recently purchased, but Stephanie Sparks is an author that I discovered a couple years ago, and I have been reading all the books by her. I didn't know that she had this new book, so immediately when I saw it, I think I saw it on Instagram, I immediately went and bought it because it's an out-of-buy author for me, and I'm really excited for this one. Do you know that feeling when you didn't know that one of the authors that you like has a new book? And it's already published, so you can just immediately buy it? That's like the best feeling. A government agent and a bank robber find each other on a dating app and go on a date. Like, how amazing is that? They probably don't know, obviously, what the other one's job is, especially not the bank robber one, and they end up having a date at a diner. Obviously, they are supposed to be against each other, right? But something happens that night that actually pushes them to work together because they're both in danger. Something's coming, and I'm just so excited. I have enjoyed all of her books so far. They tend to be quite brutal and graphic, so I'm also excited for that part. Next we have a YA mystery thriller. I have For Found Dead. This is by Natalie D. Richards, and this is one of the books that I bought at YALC. It was published last year, and I know the author has other YA mystery thrillers, so I really want to try this one and see if I enjoy it so I can get the other ones. Any excuse to buy new books. Do you notice that? Any excuse, you guys. We follow Jo that works at a movie theater, and they are getting ready to close for the day, and she's together with 6 of her co-workers when they get trapped inside. So yes, we have a group of people that are trapped somewhere during the night trying to survive, and it so happens to be a movie theater. Like, what better place to get locked in? Except, I guess in this case, because probably someone's trying to kill them, but I love the setting. I love, you guys, murder mysteries where we are in a locked room or a locked place, so I'm just really excited for this one. The next book that I plan to read in the month of March is one of my older vintage paperbacks from the 70s, and that is Ghost House by Claire McNally, and I decided I need to start digging into those older vintage paperbacks that I have because I love to read them. The only thing is, I think I don't pick them up so often because I do read these books a little bit slower. I don't know if it's just the different writing style that people had back in the 70s and stuff. It doesn't flow sometimes, depends on the author, it doesn't sometimes flow as much as modern writing, but I do enjoy them when I pick them up, so I hope to really love this one as well. It has a very basic premise. We follow a family with 3 children that move into a new house, and of course things are going to go down there. It's going to be a haunted house, it's going to be a ghost story, so I am excited for this one. I tend to enjoy like older books about huntings and, you know, like haunted places more than the modern ones for some reason. So we shall see with this one if I enjoy it as well. And on my Kindle, last but not least, I want to read The Return by Rachel Harrison. This is adult horror mystery thriller, and it is because I have heard so many good things about the author, and I know that some of my good friends are reading books by her and really enjoying them. They have warned me it is less horror than what I'm used to, but the writing style is beautiful, and I already had this book on my Kindle. I don't know when I bought it, probably a couple years ago, and it's still there. So I decided, why not? Let's give it a chance and see if I like her writing style before I get more books by her. In this book, we follow a group of friends that basically are reunited after one of their friends had disappeared for 2 years just to come back as if nothing would have happened. That is also why the book is called They Return. But the friend that comes back, she doesn't have any memories of what happened to her. She doesn't remember where she was for those 2 years. So that's a little bit weird. I guess the question is that friend really her? Is it someone that has taken her body? What happened to her? Was her memory wiped? Like, what happened to this person? Alright guys, so those were the books that I am planning to read during the month of March. I might, you know, add other books if I feel like I want to add them, because I'm Probably gonna join Amy's YA book club maybe, and also Sharon's indie book club as well. So I don't know if I might add the book picks for those book clubs as well to my TBR. Depends how fast I get during the month of March, how much free time I actually have. Depends also on how much workload I get. But yeah, I'm really excited about all of these books. Let me know down below what you are planning to read during the month of March, and if you have read any of the books that I have mentioned, just let me know if you enjoy them or not. Of course, please no spoilers. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you all, as always, in our next coffee time. Bye!